Yeah, I hope you can hear me. Okay, so for those who saw yesterday's live stream, like we said that like there is a high probability that Sensex can have a boring day. So why? Because like we had drawn two levels. So like yes, the range was a little big, but still like where we saw mostly the put writing that was happening and the call writing that was happening. So yesterday, if you remember, so like here, right at the beginning of the day. So even yesterday also this range was there. Okay, so though it might look like a big range or something, so this range was there. So morning here mostly put writers were there, and so we had drawn this level. तो हम लोग ने ये जो आपको yellow color का line दिख रहा है, so we had drawn that yesterday looking at the put writers where mostly put writers were concentrating. And then right at the top here call writing happened, here again call writing happened. So like we drew the level above one. So and then we said that like कल ही लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग में हम लोग ये डिसाइड किए थे कि कहाँ जहाँ मतलब ज़्यादा कॉल राइटिंग हुआ है और ज़्यादा पुट राइटिंग हुआ है, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली हम लोग ने लेवल्स ड्रॉ किए. And we said that if this level, if one of the levels are being taken down, then we have to be serious. Okay, we have to be very careful. Okay, so but now you saw like today morning, right there it got resistance and then it came down. But again, like put writers were present mostly in the morning here. If you zoom out, so put writers were mostly present here and then they gave a nice support there. And again going here, some call writers also came in. So some call writers here came in and again got resistance, and put writers came in. So it's like a, and we don't follow the deep red which is put buying. So again put writing happened here and so on. Okay, so that is the main part. And let's come to Nifty. So Nifty yesterday, like at the very end, someone was there in the chat box. They were asking like, what are we expecting tomorrow or something. So उधर मैंने बोला था कि मतलब we don't like so I have forgotten like taking positional. So Anyways, if you see, like yesterday put writing was happening right at the end, and then we had a gap up, but it did not last, it came down. But then right at the bottom here, okay, at this region there were put writers, okay, and here somewhat like some small call writers were also there, and then again put writing happened right here. It went up again while it was coming down here. So this was a very small one, but still. Then again put writing happened here. It consolidated, again went up, and again we had call writers here and here again, and again it fell. Again, if you see, there were put writers again here. So finally, like the big one of the big chunk of put writers came in here, and it gave support and it went up. Okay, and here these two are mainly put buying, not put writing. Sorry, not call writing. So these are deep red, as you can see. So that is the overall scenario. So here mostly like the call writers were present. Even like if you see the fifth model, the quantum. So in the quantum also morning there were put writers. Okay, and if you see somewhat like someone did put buying right there. Okay, and though we don't follow, but still in quantum it mostly like I've seen working. Here someone did call buying, but yeah, it did not follow much. But here someone did huge put writing. So according to our rules, we only follow the call writing and the put writing. Okay, so here again someone did put writing and it went up straight from there. So even in the main model also it showed like the put writers. Okay, so the thing is that like if you want more confirmation, then the other models are fine, but uh, or you just want to take one or two trades a day, so the quantum model is fine. Otherwise, like I mean, you can go with the I mean the main model is works everywhere on any free basic account, and that's the best one. Even in HDFC Bank also you can see the put writers came in right here. It went up. BSC, if you see, majorly the call writers were present in the morning there, and it fell. Now here call writers are also present, call buyers are there, put writers are also coming, call writers are also there. Yes. Someone is asking about BSC, so call writers are there. Anyways, so like yesterday itself I said that today it might be a boring day, but again it's all about probability. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने बोला था और हो गया, तो it's all about probability. It might have been volatile also, but according to the data points we saw yesterday, so both put and call writers were present. So that's why we said like it could be a boring day. Yeah, again, if you have any doubts or queries, you can ask. Thanks, Kai Weaver. Yeah, hi Amit ji, hi Prashad. Yeah, hi Shubham. Finding bullish trade in Sensex Hero Zero. Okay. But again, it would be too risky today. But until again, like as of now, it's looking too risky for buyers. But again, no one can say anything about the stock market, so anything can happen. So let's see. So right here, we saw put trading happening, and the next candle it pumped up. I used to comment daily on your post market analysis on your money flow indicator. Very happy to see you live with new enhanced system. Yes, G, I remember. So the final goal is to like automate the whole system, and so that we don't have to sit and check the charts, because now it's not possible to check every stock. Or also like if we want to put even a screener also, like there are certain limitations as well. Still working on that, but again, making it fully automated would be the ultimate goal. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, hi Kamalji. So also let's look at Bank Nifty, how it performed there. Or how it's performing currently. So morning 55,900 was the ATM. So let's change one of the ATM to 55,900. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you look at here, that is more, I mean, Bank Nifty, both call and put writers were present, and mostly like here, call writing happened. Somewhat put writers were also there, but call writing also happened here while it was coming down, and right here, some put writers were there. Like, let's zoom in, but again, not much. So let's see. We did not get any sign for this fall. Uh, Again, put writers, call writing amount is big. So again, both call and put writers present here, here, and then ultimately a big call short over here. So it's mostly like call and put writers are present. Here some put writers were present and it gave support and went up. Yeah, so nothing much interesting. I think like today not many people are would be trading in Bank Nifty. You have Sensex expiry, so Nifty and Sensex, yeah, worked perfectly. Like put riders came in and gave support right here at the bottom also. Call riders came in almost at the top, fell again. Put big put riders came in here, went up, and so this is the current scenario. And even in Sensex also, like we saw, it worked nicely. Like from yesterday itself, like those two levels are still intact, and I mean yesterday's basically almost high and low are intact. So as we also saw in yesterday's live stream that in Sensex mostly called writers are present. And those who are new here, we don't follow the deep green and the deep red. Someone shorted in Bank Nifty right at the top right now. But anyways, like market looks almost boring. So let's divide the screen. Let's keep it small for. Let's keep it small for Bank Nifty. Uh, wow, you got haircut finally. Yes, 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 yes. Like days are going so like fast, and I'm not even getting time to do other things. Sir, I have a question. Yes, yes, please, Amitji. Please show Sensex chart once. Yes, sure. So Sensex chart I already showed. So here again. So yes, talking about here, that is right here we got the signal like 9:22 onwards. We saw like put writers were mostly present here, and throughout this region, like call writers were also there. But again, we don't follow the deep red. Call writers were there, but very small quantity. Like as I said, like who is putting a bigger bet, we have to see. And I mean, that was like even it's that level is also working as a support even now as well, like near to that. So, anyways, like let's also draw today's support as well according to the morning put writers. Okay, so anyways, coming down to the next thing, that is this one. Like right at the top, someone shorted. It's falling. Wait, just a second. I don't think the fall will continue. Anyways, yes. Coming back to here, that is put. Wait, wait. Just give me 1 minute. Yeah, going back to Sensex. No, if the fall continued, I would have shorted. So yeah. Now coming back to Sensex. So, anyways, here call writing happened right at the top. That was the last green candle, and after that, like not. I mean, after that it started falling there. And again, bottom here, some put riders came in here as well, and then again took support. Again, right here, some call riders came in. At this point, even in Nifty, also like consecutive call writing happened, and it fell. Like here, also some call writing happened. Again, mostly if you see at this region, put writing happened. Again, this is deep red. We don't follow deep red, which is the put buying, and a series of put writing at this level, and then some put writing, I think, to hedge these put writing, and again a series of put writing, and it went up here. And yeah, so that's the overall story like for today in Sensex. So again, right now, as you saw, like while market was coming down, they were doing put writing, and again it started reversing in their direction. So on an expiry day like Sensex or Nifty, you can gain a lot with these type of moves. Uh, Please show senses. Yeah, I showed. I have a question. You're looking more civilized now. Right. Pretty sure your mom would have said that. Yes, yes, yes. They also said the same thing. So, anyways, like, so the thing was that, like, the day I went to have a haircut, so I had to sacrifice my lunch time, and then I had my lunch at 8 p.m. So that kind of busy I am right. I mean, right now, like, not getting time at all, like, for anything. So anyways, like, said, does HMT system take into consideration of option data only, or what about, no, only option data? Okay, because that's what we are saying, that the four colors are there. Okay, so like light green, light red, deep green, deep red. Okay, so the light ones are the writing. So light green means put writing, and light red means call writing, which we follow, and deep red means put buying, and deep green means call buying, which we don't follow. Okay, so the reason is that big institutions, these are like big institutions. Okay, so big institutions, they are mainly like trading with huge capital, like more 500, at least 100 cr, like maybe more than 500 cr, 1000 cr, billions, like the Jane Street. So they are like trading with huge capital, and they mostly write, and that's why we follow the writing positions. Okay, so like this right now you saw, like, and also how much amount is involved, also that also it tells you there. So if you see here, while market just right now market was falling, we saw like put writing happening, right? So you can also see the amount, it's 19.5 cr. Okay, so in Nifty I'm talking about. In Sensex here it happened 27.2 cr. Now you would say here also I see light red call writing, but look at who is putting more bigger bet. Okay, so this is 51 lakhs and this is 56 lakhs. So not even like almost 1 cr, but this is 19.5 20 cr. Okay, so I mean the guy who is putting a bigger bet, so they know something than I mean more than the guy who is putting less, I mean smaller bet. So anyways, so that is the point. Like, you have the fund flow as well. Actually, like, there are many stuffs like I'm involved with, so this is not only the one. So uh, this, along with I have my research work, and after that I also have another startup where I teach kind of like maths olympiad. So you see those IMO gold medalist, and so people like, so you see in sports, like how you see in sports, like people going for to represent their country in sports. So some Olympic level. So that kind of stuff also happens in maths, and that section is like I mean it involves like math Olympiad thing. So there I also like I'm involved with that kind of teaching there. So right after market hours, like, again I get involved with other tasks. So it's basically based on like combinatorial designs that are used in computer science I mean basically like crypto. So all the digital transactions that you do, so their cryptography is needed, and also like there is something called post quantum crypto. So what is meant by that is like, once this quantum computer comes into the question, so you will have to stop your everything, your bank account, online digital transaction, everything will stop that day, until unless we have some uh, until unless we have some uh, like security for the quantum. Okay, so some security which even the quantum computers won't be able to break, because whatever currently we are using, so a quantum computer can easily hack into it, and a quantum computer into the wrong hands would be like a disaster. So everything would be like, every bank account, everything you see digitally, like everything will be compromised in just a split of a second. So so that's why, like, that is also an interesting thing to work, like post. So it's mainly called post quantum cryptography. So yeah, so basically it uses a lot of mathematics behind it, like the thing is called lattice point cryptography. So those kind of stuffs where even a computer quantum computer also uh, won't be able to break. Yes, so there is nothing called like 100% secure. Everything has a probability of getting hacked or anything. So, but yes, like all you can do is increase the probability of your how secure your system is, but you can never say that it's 100% secure. You're doing research on distributed system, okay. Yeah, that's great. So yes. So many things, like people around the world are working on post quantum crypto. So yeah, 10 minutes to 3 p.m. So let's see. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we'll look at those. So it's currently going to be 3 p.m. So let's concentrate here. I'll show you those as well. Uh, and it says expiry like other models. Can you build one system that take in account data of futures? Because sometimes move come because of cash market and futures. Yes, yes, yes. I also know that like sometimes move comes also because of futures market as well. But futures, yes, we can definitely try. Yeah, I'll work on the futures as well. But cash segment is the main thing that you cannot like. I mean, it's tough. Like during the live market hours, it's tough because I mean, futures and cash. It's I tried it. I think like when I tried it, I saw that probability was not that high because what happens in cash segment is option chain. You have several variables and you have several data, several variables, but cash segment you just have the spot chart and volumes, only one variable or at most two variables if you are considering the price of the underlying. So mostly like one variable, that is volume. So then we have to go into technical analysis, like otherwise like cash market is really tough like during live market hours. But yeah, I'm also thinking of like going into the swing trades and everything. So many people also do swing trading. So trying to build something for the swing traders. bring it on. Just wait like 5 minutes and let the 3 p.m. go get over, and I'll show you the Adani Enterprise SBI cards, whatever it's happening there. Very true, sir. I think I observed is that volume and features are helpful to decide the internet. No, volume, yes, that is what the thing is like. Only one variable is very difficult. Like, because according to the volume bars, colors you can't decide, because if the color of the candle is green, then the volume histogram color also becomes green. So it doesn't mean that buying has happened there. Anyways, 3 p.m. is about to come. So these put writers, like, they came in right there, and like even here also, like just before 3 p.m. they made those positions like 1457. Okay, so now let's go to SBI. So the thing is that like here all you have to do is like be careful and wait for the charts to bend, and like if you just see like what happened after they made their positions, like uh let's say 1457 they took these positions. Okay, so just look at 81500C. Okay, so 81500C. So 1457 it was almost at like 56 57 and it went to up to 102, so almost like 100% almost. Okay, so and talking about the put side, it, yeah, so like it melted. So anyways, so that is the advantage like you get while following these big institutions. Yes, it might also happen that since they're put writing, so as an option buyers we have to be like put option writers it's still fine, but option buyers, since expiry day it anything can happen, we have to also put a strict SL also. So anyways, everything like happened right in front of you, and I hope like again you enjoyed. So if so, please don't forget to put a like at least. So again, see, so far I did not tell you to put a like. So until unless it's showing some really some magic during the live market hours, I don't even request people to put a like. It's all up to them. If they still put a like, I'm very thankful. But again, even after that also, like you got the 3 p.m. move absolutely perfectly, like so in Sensex, and that too on an expiry day. So like at least the video deserves some likes, so please don't forget to put a like. Bank Nifty someone is shorting. So I don't know why so less likes today, like while it captured the 3 p.m. move perfectly in Sensex. So I mean it's still doing its job, like in Nifty also you see. So you can also compare Nifty with Sensex and go with a high probability setting. Again 1506 happened there, and 78 to it jumped to 87. So why do I combine Nifty with Sensex? Is especially like if somehow we miss any signal in any one of them, it might be that in the other one we are getting the signal. So or maybe in both of them we are getting the same signal almost at the same time. So then also it's a high probability thing. So yes, so I forgot like what was uh, Adani Enterprise SBI cards. Okay, so Adani Enterprise and SBI cards. So bring it on. Here you go. Where it's loading. So, anyways, coming down to here, I have to change the ATM. So, let's say the ATM is 250. Let's keep it in the middle. So, this is not the correct ATM. So, yeah, if you look at here, so we are on 3 minutes chart. So, right here, okay, so finally, like 9:15 a.m., someone shorted, like call writing. While it was coming down, so they did mostly put writing and right at the bottom. And after that, like it pumped up. Again, here call writer started coming in. Here at this region, call writer started coming in. Here some further call writing, and then after here the big one. Oh, sorry, this is the starting today. Sorry, my bad. That was yesterday. Now starting here, someone like again shorted right in the morning. So 9:15 a.m., 9:18 a.m. So we are on 3 minutes chart. So here they shorted and it went down. Here somewhat put trading happened. We don't follow the deep green. So majorly if you see put trading happened at this region and it took support there. Okay, and that's the overall scenario in like Adani Enterprise. Coming down to SBI, um, major positions. So like this is like everything is there, put writing. So let's go to 1 minute chart as well. Okay, so coming down to today, SBI, call writing, put writing, both were present, so not a good signal for the buyers. Here it was a good signal right at the top. So only call writing. We don't follow the deep green, which is the call buying. So light red, which is call writing, and it happened right at the top there. Okay, and then the fall came in, and again one of another big one happened here. Yes, and then further some call writing here, and then again fell. So, anyways, like the big sharks, this is put buying. This is deep red. We don't follow. So mostly the it was like call writing which happened at this region and it fell. So yeah, I hope it's clear. Bring it on. Um, so, anyways, coming back to our Nifty and Sensex. I think market is not going anywhere due to war tension and what Trump will do regarding Israel and Iran war. So I think that's why no one is putting further cash in the cash market. I think so. Market is flat. Like Okay, so if you have any further queries or questions, you can ask. Yeah, I don't think anything is going to happen after that. So now we have to go back to Nifty. Sensex is over. Okay, guys, so almost market is about to end. So if you have any further queries or any questions, you can ask. And also, if you enjoyed the live stream, so please don't forget to put a like. Okay guys, so the market ends here, and so I hope you have enjoyed the live stream. So anyways, it was able to capture the 3 p.m. move of Sensex today and many other moves, but while in the live stream. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed it. So anyways, thank you everyone so for coming up, and thanks for all the likes. See you in the next one.